Hey there, once again, it's me, Jian Lasala, and welcome to another live special of the brand new Jian Lasala Show. And we are now collaborating with so many countries, and one of these countries is El Salvador, and they're going to crown a new Miss Universe El Salvador next month, August 13. And tonight, or today, in El Salvador and also in Manila, we have two very beautiful guests, and let me introduce you to them one by one. So our first guest obtained a bachelor's degree in rehabilitation science from George Mason University in Virginia, USA. She's currently a physical therapist who advocates for child care. Wow. So let us welcome Mayrena Romano, Miss Universe El Salvador La Union 2022. Hi, Mayrena.
Hello. Well, thank you so much for that beautiful introduction. I'm so glad to finally meet you.
I am so happy to meet you as well. And imagine if you were my physical therapist, I would go to you every day. Because I work out a lot and I'm really prone to injuries. So.
Trust me, I feel like we all need that right now, especially with everything going on with the beauty pageant. I feel like we all need a little bit of therapy right now too.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, thank you, Mayrena, and welcome to the show. Our next guest is our second guest is really young, and she's currently studying business management at the Pasadena City College in Pasadena, Texas, USA. And after finishing her degree, she plans to open her own business and manage her own real estate business. Wow. So I wouldn't be surprised if I'll see her in the next Netflix, that show that does real estate.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then, aside from that, she is a professional model whose favorite verse is Philippians 4:13. And I love this verse too from the Bible. Let us welcome the very young and beautiful and accomplished at such a young age, Andrea Aguilar, Miss Universe El Salvador, San Salvador 2022. Hi, Andrea.
Hi. It's an honor being here, and I'm really excited to get this live going.
Yeah, same here. So I asked you earlier, you're 19 and you're doing all of these things, and it's so incredible. How do you feel?
Well, I never imagined in a million years being here, actually. It's an opportunity that I'm beyond blessed and grateful. And I'm really blessed with my family that they're supporting me like nonstop. My mom's living with me currently. Dad and my sister stayed in America, but they're supporting me unconditionally, and I wouldn't be here without God's help. And He's leading me throughout the way, and I mean, He has something planned for me. So I'm going there step by step, but I'm making it.
Yeah, that melts my heart because I also love the Lord. I'm a very proud follower of Jesus Christ, so we share the same thing. Yeah.
I'm going to church, praying. So yeah.
That is good. And before we start, Mayrena, your face is so beautiful, angelic, so sweet. Did you ever get that kind of feedback from people?
I actually get a lot that I look a lot younger, but never angelic. So that's the first one. Thank you.
And that is the reason why you could be a very good physical therapist. Because, I know that a lot of people, correct me if I'm wrong, I know that a lot of people get nervous going to physical therapy. And especially that some physical therapists are not too gentle. Is this true or false?
Oh, let me clarify before that. So in the States, I have my bachelor's degree as a rehab science, but I need to get a doctorate to be a physical therapist. But here in El Salvador, I can already be a physical therapist. So I'm like, how do I get here? But you are right. Just before going in there, you get nervous. Like, are they going to be nice to me? Are they going to be rough? Especially the elderly, they need that extra gentle touch, but you're right. You need to mentally prepare to go in there.
Yeah, and before we proceed, I'm just curious, how different is physical therapy with the chiropractors?
I wouldn't be able to differ. I don't think there's much of a difference. But I think with a chiropractor, it's more like, cracking your bones and like fixing your posture. Now, in the physical therapist aspect, it's more of getting you back to that range of motion. You know, for example, if you had an accident and you injure your scapula, you will have to, you know, slowly work to get back into the regular movement of that body part.
Wow, we'll be talking about that more later. So I just have this question, last question for Andrea before we proceed to the formal interview. Of all the businesses, Andrea, that you're interested in, why real estate?
I believe it's a business that has expanded a lot now in recent. And it's actually not as complicated as people think it is. You just have to put a lot of hard work and dedication. And my dad, he also studied business management, so he's someone I look up to. And he has a few businesses and he owns a few real estate places. So I would want to aspire to be like him in the future, not because he's my father, but because he's inspired me to become a better person. And I've seen him start from the ground to build his own little, like, you know, empire or something like that. So it's something that motivates me to push myself to do it. And I know if he could do it, I could do it. So
yeah, I believe so too. And one of the cheapest, for me, I'm also a businessman. So one of the ways that I can actually maximize my profit is to buy and own a property and make it profitable instead of renting. So yeah, there.
Thank you for the little tip. I'll keep it.
You should do that too. And for you also, Mayrena, if you're gonna open your own rehab center or physical therapy, you better buy the real estate from Andrea. Give her a discount.
We're gonna make business together.
Business partners right here. Yep.
Yeah. So. Okay, so there we're just kind of warming up, and we'll now proceed to our official question and answer portion. So there's two parts. The first one is really just getting to know, and the second part is the Q&A challenge. Okay, part one. So what are you grateful for today and why? So anyone can go first. What are you grateful today, girls?
Can I go first?
Yeah,
sure, go ahead.
We're gonna go by initials, AM, if you want to.
Okay, A and M. Okay. That would work. Yeah. Okay, so A, Andrea, go ahead, yeah.
Well, I believe wherever there's life, there's hope. So I'm grateful to be awake another day. I'm grateful with God that He's given me the chance to be here. You know, pursuing my dreams, pursuing my purpose in life. I'm also grateful of being part of this amazing event, you know. I'm glad to be sharing the stage with all these 14 beautiful women that I can now call my friends. And I'm also I'm looking forward for the experience and the memories that this whole contest is going to bring in my life.
Wow, that is amazing. How about you, Mayrena? What are you grateful for today?
I love this because I actually do this every morning. But
oh, wow.
Yeah, I am grateful to be alive another day. I am grateful to have my mom with me throughout this journey. She actually just came like 3 days ago, so I feel that support now. I am grateful with my relationship with God, keeps getting better every day. I am grateful to be part of El Reinado del Salvador and just allowing me to fulfill one of my long-term dreams, and grateful to be on this live with you and Andrea, just having a good time, getting to know each other.
You know what? There's really something about being so grateful to God. It really makes you joyful and happy. And there's a verse in the Bible, that's my favorite verse, in Matthew, I believe, that out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So when you're grateful to God with how He has blessed you, you're going to be happy and fulfilled to live another day. So God bless the both of you. I just really admire you both. Continue being grateful. So, okay, second question. Now, I have asked this several times, but I really just want you to share, like, how does it feel being accomplished as a woman at this time? Because, like, you know, we all know that women are still treated differently in different parts of the world. But you, as El Salvadorian women, how does it feel to be accomplished at this time, at this moment?
Well, I'm beyond proud to feel accomplished. You know, I think I wouldn't be here without my family's support and love. And although I still haven't graduated or gotten my bachelor's degree in business management, I feel accomplished that I can manage doing my schoolwork, my school activities, and doing the beauty pageant at the same time. And the people who know beauty contests know how difficult it is, how time-consuming, how a lot of hard work, dedication you have to put into this, because it's truly a passion. So being able to manage both things at the same time has been extremely difficult, but I've been able to manage it really well, and it's something that I feel very accomplished for.
Yeah, and you're gonna come out a different person after this one, so it's still an
Oh,
accomplishment by itself. Yeah. So, how about you, Myrena? How does it feel to be accomplished? An accomplished woman at today's time.
yeah, I definitely feel like it's a milestone and a blessing because I'm actually a first generation college student, college graduate. So I'm extremely proud and happy to be a role model for the younger generation in my family and also Latinas that are going through the same situation. I mean, I feel like nowadays us women can achieve anything that we set our mind to. Like, look, we have the first Latina Mexican American woman flying to space.
Oh
So it's
wow.
definitely a great time to be a woman and conquer the world.
Oh yeah, and you know, it just makes me sad that women until now are still treated differently and in a different part of the world. And for me, I really want to celebrate women, and my heart goes to a lot of women who doesn't get the same opportunities as most women could in other parts of the world. But nonetheless, the Lord will continue. Imagine in the Bible, it was women that the Lord also invited first, right, along with his disciples. So, as a Christian, I'm also called to do the same. So, all
I love
right, now,
that.
yeah, because like if you notice, like since we're all Christians here, the three of us in the Bible, the Lord called most of the outcasts first, right? So he called the disciples; they were outcasts, and then also the women. So he first appeared to a woman. It was Mary Magdalene. So the way the Lord loves women should be how I should love women. So that includes the both of you. So
And there is
okay,
one that says that we should be treated, as a fragile glass. So
yeah,
there
I
you
know.
go.
So I'll pray for the perfect Christian man for the both of you to treat you the way Jesus Christ has treated you both. So anyway, number three. Now tell us, how do you feel uh, after realizing that you are the kind of person who is capable of achieving almost anything or anything that you set your minds to?
Okay. Well, first of all, I stopped setting boundaries on myself because I discovered that at such a my short age, I'm capable of doing so many things. If I just push myself hard for it, if I dedicate time and love to the things I want to do, and if I never doubt myself, that's the most important. I never doubt myself because I know I'm capable, and putting all the hard work, it's gonna pay off in the future. Yeah.
Yeah, and if God believes in you, then why should you doubt yourself, right? Yeah,
He has a purpose,
yeah.
and I should be totally fine.
That is good. How about you, Myrena? How did you feel after realizing that you're capable of just doing anything or
I
everything?
honest, I honestly feel like I'm unstoppable and powerful because after realizing that I can achieve anything that I set my mind to, it's a done deal.
Yeah.
And when you have that desire, to be successful, to be happy, to make others happy, my family happy, it's just an amazing feeling. And I think it's good because when you're limitless, you can automatically start working on the best version to become yourself, whether it's emotionally, physically, even professionally. So it's definitely like Andrea said, there's no boundaries. There's no boundaries, and you can actually help other people do the same thing.
Yeah, and the good thing about it is that there's really no boundaries in uh, doing good for yourself and for other people. And that's the beauty about just being capable of doing everything. So, you know what, guys? There's a lot of fans. There's an influx of fans. It's like, it's crazy. Hi,
Yeah, like
guys.
great
Hola.
comments.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then it's just crazy. So, all right. So, okay, what makes you unique? What makes you unique than everybody else? Okay, go ahead, Andrea.
Well, I believe something that makes me unique is my kind heart. I tend to put other people first before me. Like if my friends or family have any issues going on and I have issues going on, I would rather like help them, make sure that they're okay, make sure they're safe, and then I'm gonna take care of myself. But I feel beyond blessed knowing that my family and friends know that they can count on me no matter what situation, no matter what, that I'm gonna be there to support them and listen to them. And I feel like that makes me really unique.
Oh wow, your future husband is gonna love you for that.
Hopefully he does.
Yeah, because like we I don't know what's happening in the world right now, but we just I think we're raising a generation of really entitled people, and there's just less empathy right now. And hearing that from you, Andrea, that really sets you apart from everyone. So God bless you on that.
Thank you.
Yeah. How about you, Mayrena? What makes you unique?
You know, I think I'm very authentic, perseverance, positive. I think I'm humble, and I have a clear vision of what life is. And I think what really also makes me unique is I'm very good at empowering myself and empowering others. You know, this makes me very confident and capable because I know we all have those moments of self-doubt, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm sad today, like I'm not feeling secure. But whenever I'm feeling like that, I automatically start motivating myself, giving me that text that's like, no, you got this, get back on your feet. And it's just good, you know, because I pick myself up and I love doing that with other people too. Like, I love empowering them, encouraging them to find their potential, to follow their dreams. And it's actually funny that, you know, well, not funny, but during our presentation last 2 weeks ago, we had a girl who was kind of nervous, and I was nervous too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Come here. We're gonna say our affirmation, and we both start like, I'm strong, I'm confident, we're gonna do this. And we're like, okay, let's go out there. So I feel like that makes me unique.
Yeah, because you know, not everyone can actually empower other people. And words have power. And you guys, and for everyone's watching, the world was created through a word, you know? So whatever you declare unto other people, it actually creates a lot of effect to them, right, Mayrena? So yeah, God bless you in that too. Your future husband's gonna love you for that. Because like not all guys are as empowered as they are, you know? So we need empowering partners. But before we proceed, Jojo Bragais is here. I'm not sure if he's still here yet. He's a shoe sponsor of the 2020 Miss Universe. So, hi, Jojo. Hello.
Hi.
So get in touch with Miss Universe El Salvador if you want to partner with them as well. So, very good. And then, okay, let's proceed. So, earlier I asked you what you are grateful for today, correct? So now, what makes you happy? Aside from eating, what makes you happy?
Well, of course, most happy. I think everyone. And no, but taking it seriously, I think that makes me the most happy is having my friends and family. Having their unconditional love and support just motivates me to push myself more and more every day. Knowing that if I fall, they're going to be there to pick me up and support me no matter what. So that's something I'm very happy for. And I'm happy to have their support, not only during the competition, but previously to the competition when it came to my education, my personal problems. They were always there supporting me. And I've been beyond blessed to have them with me. And it makes me so happy.
Yeah, exactly. Because like it's really important that you have a good community or good people around you.
Yeah.
Because you know whether.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Because like we were created to have relationship with people,
Yeah.
so we have to be very discerning who we want to be with. So Mayrena, I love your name, Mayrena. It's the first time I heard it. Yeah. So Mayrena, what makes you happy?
I definitely, my family, my loved ones make me happy. It's just having that support system, you know, that you can do anything with them, and helping other people, knowing that I can make a positive impact on people. Really, that's my instant gratification, I can say. I love traveling within my country, and you know, like getting to discover hidden gems and like taking pictures and posting so other people can know that, hey, we have a beautiful country too, you can visit, like you can experience this too. So, and obviously developing myself. I feel like happiness comes within us, so we need to develop ourselves so we can be happy with us.
That is correct. Because happiness is really a choice, you know. I mean, you can be sad all day, but why waste your energy in being sad when you can actually be happy, right? So, like, go pick up a donut. I mean, you know, it doesn't hurt.
And a cup of coffee, you know.
Yeah, or your favorite chocolate. I love chocolate cake. So when
I know Andrea doesn't drink coffee, but something that makes Andrea happy too, right?
I don't like coffee, but food, anything. You could just bring me any food and it's gonna lighten my day.
Yeah, I'm like you, Andrea. If I'm sad, I eat. Aside from praying, yeah.
I lose control and I start eating and eating and eating. I'm like, girl, you have to calm down.
And you know what, guys? I just had like, not that it's important, but I just I was just curious about my weight earlier. I believe I gained 5 pounds after eating all the ramen and all the good food because, I deserve it. I work so hard. So why
You
not?
deserve it.
Yeah, why not? 5 pounds does not hurt anybody, and you look great. So doesn't matter.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, okay. I actually added some, excuse me, 2 more questions here. And I read your bios, both of your bios, and something really touched me. So I'd go first to Mayrena. So can you please share a little bit about your brother's situation? And how do you think the world can help someone who's also going through the same situation as him?
Okay. He has something called septal nervous dysplasia, which means that his optic nerve didn't connect to his brain. So I think he's like 1 out of 200 kids in a year, and he's fully blind. And he also has low development. He cannot talk. And sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not to make you emotional. I'm so sorry.
No, I know. I just try not to, because he was the reason why I became a physical therapist. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm really sorry to make you emotional.
I'm sorry. And whenever you see someone that is blind or you need help, just be there for them. Obviously you need to ask. You cannot just come up to someone let me guide, how can I help you? Or do you need help crossing the street? Just show support and have that compassion to people that need it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Don't apologize.
Don't keep
Don't apologize.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, just share, because it's important that the world will know that there are actually people who suffer this kind of condition, and it's really never easy for the family, right? So
Right.
I'm so sorry. I didn't expect that.
Oh, no. I didn't expect to cry. I was like, no, I'm gonna be strong, but he's definitely a very soft spot. So
Yeah.
sorry, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. No, it's okay.
You're okay. It's okay. You have a moment.
Yes.
So how do you think we could help? Aside from spreading awareness about this, I don't want to call it condition, but this kind of situation, knowing that there's only 1 out of 200 or 200 cases around the world.
I think something
Yeah.
the statistics for something like that, like we said, definitely something that we can spread awareness and something that we can educate ourselves and, so we can help others to, care for them. Like I was saying, I chose to become my goal is to become or be a physical therapist because I wanted to learn so I could teach him. Regardless, he's a very smart kid. He's very independent. He loves music, but of course, he needs that extra support. So, if you have the time, if you care for people that have conditions like this, definitely educate yourself so you can educate others.
Well, I can just really imagine how strong of a person or a woman you are, Mayrena, because it's never easy. Is this your younger brother?
Yeah, he's 14. He's gonna be 14.
Oh wow. Okay, so virtual hugs for you, Mayrena. I'm so sorry to make you cry.
I'm sorry for crying.
No, because I just saw that in your bio, you wrote it. And I was just really curious, what is really the real reason behind his blindness. But God bless you on that, Mayrena. I actually prayed for your brother before coming inside this interview. Yeah, because
really?
yeah, I actually prayed because I prayed in my heart that, Lord, I really want to have that anointing for healing miracles. Because as Christians, are actually capable in the name of the Lord to heal people, right? But I don't know. The Lord has not imparted that to me yet. But when I go there, I just Lord, please let him see, because I want him to see how beautiful the world is, how beautiful you made it, and of course to see your beautiful face, Mayrena.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I actually had that vision in my head that how I wish and Lord that when I visit my Rena or the girls in El Salvador, we could impart something to them. I could not give them anything, but just, the love of the Lord, your healing miracles, Lord. So I love you, my Rena. Hugs.
Thank you.
Hugs.
You too. Thank you.
My God.
Thank
Hugs.
you.
Okay. For you, Andrea, something really interesting. What is it about education, advocating for education, especially for the younger generation, that makes it really personal to you?
Well, I believe education is a fundamental right that not only kids but every human in the world deserves and needs. I believe that shapes you as a person you are, and it opens many doors for you in the future, as it has done for me. Like I study in America, but yeah, I still have many opportunities to grow as a person. I'm planning on opening my own business, and it wouldn't be possible if I wouldn't pursue my education. So I feel like that's a really big factor, and it shapes all of the humans. And it's something I want to advocate for, especially for the younger generations, because we are the future of the country. We are going to shape the country in the future, and it depends on us and how the country is going to be in the next 10 years.
Yeah, I agree. Because, like, you know what? There's really something about education, whether or not you go to a very good school or the Ivy League or the popular ones. Getting education is really not just having the degree. It's about you developing self-discipline, knowing your self-worth, knowing what you're capable of doing,
Right.
especially professionalism. Oh my goodness. There's just a lot of
Yeah.
issue going on around professionalism among the generation today.
Oh,
So yeah, very good on that, Andrea, and continue to advocate for education because that is really, really important. So before we end the first part, Mariana, are you okay? would you like
Yes,
to
I'm
drink
okay. It's just, I had water. It seems like my screen is black. I don't know if you guys can hear me or me
I
see
could hear
me.
you, yeah. I could see you, yeah.
so
Okay, because mine is loading, but if we're fine, we're fine.
Okay, can you see us?
Not really. Do you want me to come back and connect again?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Yeah, we can come back and connect again so that we can have a good
Okay.
live. Yeah. Okay, come back. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So Andrea, before we continue, so tell me all about while waiting for Mariana. Why did you go to Pasadena to get your education?
Well, my family always wanted my sister and I to graduate from an American school so we can have our American title. So we moved when I first started high school. So when I was about 14, 15, I first moved. And actually it was really hard to adapt to the culture.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty used to that love and warmth, like Salvadorian, feeling warmth that I had. And it was hard for me because I had to adapt to, a new culture from people that didn't just come from Pasadena, but from all over the world. So I had to learn
Yes.
all the new concepts, all the new people, what they do, how they dress, and I had to adapt slowly, but I was able to do it. And well, now I'm going to college, and I'm actually
Yay!
yeah. And right now it was online for a period of time because of COVID. I think a lot of people had online classes, and that was something that we had to adapt to. It wasn't easy, and for me, I consider that it was hard because I had so many distractions, like my phone, like my family talking, like I wanted to be part of their conversation. But it's a lot of hard work, and I believe that if I push myself, I'm going to be able to graduate in the next 2 years and, hopefully open my own business and something that represents me as a human and that represents us as Salvadorians.
I love that, and it's never easy to study in a different country.
Oh,
So
no. Oh,
yeah, and my Rena could also relate because I actually asked Andrea, why did she go to Pasadena for college, and you also went to Virginia. How did you go about with that decision to go to the U.S. for your education?
Well, my parents decided that for me. They wanted
Okay.
us to, give us, the American dream and the education. So I went to elementary school, middle school, high school, college over there. I did go to school here as well until sixth grade. So I had, just like Andrea, I had to adapt to a new culture, new language. everything was new, but learned it, and now here I am. Like, I go back and forth. Now that I have that, I'm so glad that I can be able to bring a little bit of that to my country as well. So it's a win-win situation.
It is. Just don't forget your values, how your parents raised you. It's really easy to get sidetracked with all of this, with the culture, that we're not accustomed to. Yeah, culture shock. Yeah. So anyway, now that you're both here, I do want to meet the both of you in the future. I've been working with a lot of Miss Universe contestants. I haven't really met them in person. So if I were to go to El Salvador, what delicacy would you like me to try? Because I love to eat. Now, what do you want me to try? Go, Andrea.
Well, as any good Salvadorian, I'm going to recommend you try pupusas. But that's not the dish we're going to focus on today. So the dish we're going to focus on today is called flor de isote, which is actually our national dish because we're basically eating our national flower. And we might be the only country that eats their national flower, which I think is super unique and cool, if you want me to be honest. And the process behind eating the flower is that you go to like any little store that's on the street and you pick up the flower. You get home, you wash it, you rinse it, and you can either cook it with like scrambled eggs, or you can cook it like pan fried with lemon and salt, or you can eat it encurtido, which is some type of like combination that you eat with other foods, and it's like a vinegar with onion, flor de isote, which is the flower, and like some other vegetables. So it's up to you how you want to try it. Not a lot of people have tried it, and not a lot of people know that you can eat our national flower, but you can. It has a very savory taste, so it's up to you if you like it or not. But if you haven't had the chance to try it, I would fully say like try it, give it a chance. At least you could say that, hey, I've had the national flower, like I've tried it, and it's always good, and it's actually yummy. I personally like it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try that because that's very, very unique.
That's very Salvadorian. Like you're not flor de isote anywhere else, but in El Salvador.
Yeah, and I mean, not all flowers are edible, so I'm really curious how that tastes.
Yeah, when you have to try it, like we're gonna have to try it.
Okay, so Mayrena, what do you want me to try, or what are you gonna let me try?
Okay, I would definitely. We're gonna focus on something else too, because I feel like everyone recommends pupusas. But we can do panes con pollo, which is basically chicken sandwich, but not your regular chicken sandwich. Okay, we actually prepare this huge bread, and we put the chicken inside, but it's like chicken stew, and you add cabbage, you add tomatoes, cucumbers, radish, and then even repollo, like she said, and then you put the stew on top, and it's just so juicy. And the good thing about this is that we eat it, well, we usually eat it for holidays, like Christmas. Instead of cooking rice, chicken, we just give everyone a big sandwich and like, here you go. So definitely pan con pollo. And for dessert, I will make you have empanadas. I don't know if you've ever heard about that.
I do heard that, yeah.
Yeah, you have?
Yeah. We have a version of that here in the Philippines, empanadas, yeah.
You do? I love pancit. I love pancit from Philippines.
How did you know pancit? Have any Filipino person made it?
I will specifically ask her, can you please make me pancit for lunch? Because we will work together at the hospital. Her name is Imelda Jones. And she was like, you're making me cook this just for you. And she will bring me the pancit. So I will eat it. It was so delicious.
Yeah, if you're here in the Philippines, basically our food is just very similar to yours, and it just tastes a little bit different. But yeah, I'll let you taste our adobo. I will let you taste caldereta. But of course, those are really common Filipino food. What I wanted you to try is our famous Jollibee. I'm not sure if you heard that, but Jollibee, it's our version of the McDonald's. And mind you, when McDonald's opened here, they were not able to defeat Jollibee. And they're still not
like a fried chicken place or something.
Yes,
like that?
It's the chicken Jollibee.
Yes, I've heard of it. Yes, okay, I know what you're talking about.
We're definitely having that when we go there.
Yeah, and then if you have Filipino friends back in the US, ask them about Jollibee, and then they will bring you to Jollibee and ask for
Yeah.
the chicken joy. Yeah, okay.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, okay, going back to the food that you wanted me to try, Mayrena, I am a bread person, so that's the reason why I'm not losing weight, because like bread is not the best food for diet, right? So,
Yeah, the carbs.
Well, once in a while, it's not bad.
yeah, I know, and I always make an excuse not to eat rice, so I substitute it with bread. But I just found out that they're both the same thing, so same carb. So, but
Yeah.
anyway, we will now proceed to proceed. Okay, before we proceed, there's three questions here. Okay, it's from Carlo. Hi, Carlos. So Carlos is helping out Miss Universe El Salvador for their communication skills and training. So hi, Carlos. How are you? How's everything there in Georgia? Okay, so all right, are you girls ready for the Q&A challenge? This is the second part of the interview.
Bring it on.
Okay, so question number one. If you were to create a law for someone that would create an impact in the society, who would it be for and why? You can go ahead, Andrea.
Well, as I said previously, I'm a big advocate of education. I believe all humans deserve the right to be educated. Therefore, I would create a law in my country that makes education mandatory for all kids ages 4 to 15. Because there was a survey done back in 2020 that showed that 11,000 Salvadorian kids from ages 4 to 15 did not attend school. And that's a really big number if you think about it.
Yeah.
So I actually want kids to have the chance to educate themselves, because it does open doors for you in the future. You can become a teacher, you can become anything you wish and want, but you have to continue with your education. Especially now that we are the future of the country, we have to prepare extremely hard for it. And I know it's a lot of hard work. I know being in school is not easy, it's maybe not fun, but you're gonna be extremely grateful when you grow older and realize that how much education impacted your life and how much it molded you to become the person that you are now.
Yeah, you know what? I agree, because I do a lot of missions in the depressed areas here in Manila, and there's something about educating the kids, because you'll never know. The next president of the country might be from that community, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
All kids have the potential to grow and become whatever they want, but you just have to keep going with your education. It's a fundamental thing in all humans.
That is true. So, Mayrena, how about you, Mayrena? If you were to create a law for someone or for a community that will, impact them, what would it be and why?
I would create a law for the woman in my country. I would create a law for women to be protected against sexual harassment, because I believe that every woman needs or has the right to feel safe in and out of their homes. Whenever they're walking on the street after work, maybe late at night, they don't have to have that fear that someone is gonna or something will happen to them. I would love, that would be amazing, right? To make a law where if they are sexually harassed and they go to a police department, that needs to be taken into action right there on the moment, on the spot. And I'm sorry if I sound harsh, but I wouldn't want them not doing anything and then something bad happened to them. If they're sexually abused or if they're killed, we can prevent that. And I feel like all 14 departments, all the women in our 14 department country need to feel safe. And not just our country, but I feel like a lot of Central America, South America, we need something that really protects our women while they're alive, and not when we can do anything about it.
Yeah, that is correct. And you know what? I just realized something while we were speaking about that, Mayrena. One of the best ways to prevent sexual violence is to educate the men that women are not sexual objects. You can appreciate, right? And women are, of course, you can express your affection and your love in the most healthiest way. Yeah. And they're precious human beings, or human beings like me. I'm a man, so I am responsible for your safety, the both of you, and you should not be taken advantage of, and you should not be treated as sexual objects. So educate the men.
And you know what I think? combine Andrea's education with that would be perfect.
Exactly.
A lot here. We're gonna become the next presidents of El Salvador.
Yeah. Yeah, because like I went through a lot of purity sessions, like in here in my mentors in our church. Like the reason why there is sexual harassment among, of course, men and of course women also. Men, there's also sexual harassment with men over going after young kids and men over women. Is because they have this mindset that people are only just objects of their sexual affairs or interests or something like that. So there has to be education that these are people created by God in His image and likeness and should be treated with value. So very, very good. I love the both of you. Okay, and congratulations. When that passes, let me know. We'll create awareness together. So, okay, number 2. What part of history you wish just did not happen and why?
Well, I don't know if you know, but there was a civil war here in El Salvador back in 1979, and it ended in 1992. And if I could...
That's so long. Like 30 years?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was so long. Okay, tell us all about it because I'm so unaware. Yeah, tell us all about it. Yeah.
At a war, thankfully I did not experience that, but I know my parents did, and the things they tell me is that war only brings destruction. War does not bring anything positive. War takes away many lives, separates family. And what my family told me is that they were sent away from their towns and cities because they were scared to be recruited and possibly die at war. And if I could change something in our past, it would be that, because not only for my parents because of their experience, but for every Salvadoran that had to go through that, every Salvadoran that lost a family member, every Salvadoran that had to be sent away from their country because war was going on. And if I could change something about that, it would be that, because we all have the right to live in peace. We all have that right. And war does not bring anything good to any country, not just El Salvador, but any country that's currently going through war. We can easily talk things out as humans, create, a plan to make a change. But going to war, it won't solve anything. It's just going to bring more destruction for the country and the people living in it.
Yeah, wow. I'm just really surprised. Thank you for educating me, because I've never heard of it. I know that civil wars, they often happen in many parts of the world, but a civil war, as long as that, is really something that really surprised me. And thank you for sharing, because it just makes me realize that not really everyone is as privileged as we are right now today, and we have to value the privileges, the experiences, the good life that we're experiencing, and it is because of the people that went ahead of us that really made our lives easier today. So to the people of El Salvador, I didn't know that. Thank you, Andrea, for sharing. Okay, so and for shedding light to that. So Mayrena, how about you? What part of history did you just wish it didn't happen? Yeah.
I think that there's a lot, of painful history that happened. And if we talked about it, I feel like we will have a lot of them. But I think the Holocaust was definitely one of them as well. It did not last as long as the Salvadoran War, but that aftermath is still going on if you think about it. Like the aftermath, the prejudice the Jews had, even in their own home country. And it was just an atrocity against humanity, And it's still, believe it or not, I know it's sad, it's still happening. We still have wars happening around the world. We still have people being killed for a war that is not even their fault. So I think that's definitely a part of history. It was hard learning about that. It was hard going to the museum and being there, experiencing that. Imagine for those souls. It's just too sad.
Yeah, I agree, because I've seen some documentaries on Netflix and on YouTube about the Holocaust, and it's just really bad. And have you guys seen the Schindler's List?
Sounds no.
Yeah, that movie was about the Holocaust, I believe. That was it that? Or there's this doctor who tried to smuggle people outside of the area where the Germans were actually trying to, or the Nazis were capturing the Jews. But I'll search and I'll let you guys know about that.
Have you seen the boy in striped pajamas?
Yeah, right.
That's a good movie that represents the
whole. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna watch that. But there's an old movie that this doctor tried to save as many Jews as he could, and then when he was really old, he was able to meet those young Jews that he was able to save.
In the auditorium, right?
Yes, auditorium. Yeah, it's a movie. Yeah, it's a true story. Yeah,
I just seen it.
Yeah, I forgot what movie. So, but I'm gonna send it to you guys. Yeah. So, all right, number 3. Okay, this is very personal. If you were to ask God one thing for someone, who would it be for? What would it be, and why?
Okay. Well, I believe health is the most important thing a human can have, and it's something that we usually take for granted. So if I could ask God for one thing and for someone, it just wouldn't be for one person, but it would be for all the people that are currently in the hospitals or are currently sick, because I know that God has a purpose for them. I know that they can pursue their career in their life. They just have to get better. And I know that if we pray to God, and I know that he's as big as he is, he can make miracles happen. He can cure anybody from any disease. He can make a blind person be able to see. So I believe that if I pray to God, and for those people who need help, for those people who are in the hospital, those people who have no hope in themselves, to have hope in yourself. Because there is a God that has a purpose in your life, and anyone should be able to live their life to their fullest and to have the perfect health. And I would want to pray for anyone, and for Mayrena's brother as well. He's part of this, and it's something that really impacted me, and I did not know. And now that I'm aware, I will pray for everyone.
That is so good. I'm just really, there's really something about women who are so on fire for the Lord. It's really amazing. It's beyond words, and I admire you for that, Andrea. How about you, Mayrena? If you were to ask God something for someone, what would it be, and why?
That will be for my younger brother to get his vision. I will ask God, please give him his vision. It doesn't have to be all the other things that he has going on, but as long as he has the vision, so he can be a regular kid or play like a regular kid, to see that I'm sure he feels and knows that he has a family that loves and cares for him. But it would be nice for him to, have that, to see that in real life. So, and any other kid that has same condition or similar disabilities, to provide for these kids as well.
Yeah, and I will pray for your brother. I'll be praying right now and declaring the Lord Jesus Christ that someone, a messenger from God, will come to him, to you and your family, and declare that healing and make that healing available for your brother so that he can see.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, okay, last question. Oh my gosh, I hate that we're now on the last part.
So quick. I feel like
I know.
So fast.
I know. I mean, we could
that
talk
felt so quick. We've been in almost an hour, and it felt like 20 minutes.
I know, right? And you guys are just so amazing, and I love you guys for being so vulnerable and very good at really, just connecting with people and with me too. So, last question: why should you be the next Miss Universe El Salvador?
Well, I don't consider myself deserving the crown more or less than the other girls, just because I know how much hard work every single one of us has put into this competition. Because as I said, it's not easy. It's a lot of hard work, dedication. But if I do get the chance to represent my country in an international event, I would want to change people's view of how they see El Salvador. I would want to create an organization that stops the spread of misinformation, because I feel like our country has been impacted with a lot of crime is over there. Like, you go visit and you will get killed, but it's not like that. Like, our home has such beautiful mountains, lakes, places that you can go visit, and I can promise you're going to fall in love with. And most important, that our people. I want you to get to know our people. I want you to know that us Salvadorians, we wake up early in the morning, we get home late, and we always somehow provide food to our family. No matter what situation we're in, we always watch for our family. And that's something that I feel like every Salvadorian can relate to. And of course, I'm proud to be Salvadorian. And of course, I want to represent my country in a national event. And I hope I'm given this opportunity so I can make that change in the future.
That is amazing. Because, there's really something about the media being biased to several countries, and the reputation would suffer. And sometimes it's really just our own people who destroys the reputation of our own country, right? So,
add. I had a friend that came from the United States like a couple of days ago, and he was hesitant about coming. He was like, I don't know, like I'm scared. Like, what happens if this happens to me? And I told him, like, no, like don't be scared. Like, you're only gonna be scared until you come to El Salvador and experience actually how beautiful this place is. And well, he ended up coming and fell in love with the food, with the culture, with how green our country is. He was in love with everything. So I feel like if anyone has a chance to come and visit and take a look at this place, I can promise you that you will fall in love with not only the place, but with their people as well. So if you guys get the chance, you guys should come visit El Salvador.
yeah, and I will visit you too. So I will just check if I need a visa to get there. But I will pray to God that I would be able to get to that part of the world, because like I'm very well connected to the Miss Universe organizations in the Caribbean, Belize, and now El Salvador. So I really want to see you guys in person. So
you can come for the final.
Yes!
Let's see.
Let's see.
How about you, Mayrena? Why should you be the next Miss Universo El Salvador? I just really want to say that. Yeah, so
you said it perfectly fine. I just wish we could all share the crown, like get a little piece of the crown, but I know it's not possible. But I want to serve as an example, as a role model for girls, women, and society in general to pursue their dreams, that despite the struggles and the adversities that life presents us, we can still thrive and dream until we see that dream, come true. Also because I want to use my platform, and I think I can do this now as well. Like, I don't have to wait to be Miss Universe to use my platform and encourage to the youth the importance of academic training, developing yourself in a professional matter, to practice values such as discipline, respect for others, your self-esteem. Nowadays we have that a lot, we suffer through that, and that at the end of the day, it's the inside beauty, not just the external, but the inside beauty that matters, and all the values that make us true human beings at the end of the day. And lastly, but not last, I would want to represent my country. I would want the world to know about El Salvador. It's hardworking, humble, welcoming people. Like Andrea said, our culture is beautiful, our traditions. I want every Salvadorian in and out of the country, in and out of El Salvador, to feel represented, that they can relate to me, that I grew up in a humble household as well, that I grew up practicing our culture, our traditions, for Semana Santa, Navidad, New Year's. I want them to know that I can represent them because I'm just like them. So I feel like it's an endless list, but that will be my main 3 points of why I would love to.
Yeah, and like I said in the previous interview, that it's really time for El Salvador to shine, because like I have seen how El Salvador has always sent really good representatives year by year by year, and it's about time that smaller countries or countries who barely get any attention at Miss Universe to shine. So, all right. So I saw a comment earlier here that I can actually just get a tourist visa upon entry. So, but of course, it's a very long flight. I think I need to travel for a day and a half just to get to Central America, because like it's really, really far. From the Philippines, I have to go to Dubai, and Dubai to I think US, or I can go directly to the US and then travel to El Salvador. Let's see. So, all right. I'm so sad that we're about to end, and the both of you are so deserving for the crown, the next Miss Universe El Salvador. So any messages to your friends from around the world, knowing that you have now the exposure here in the Philippines, and I'm so happy that we have a lot of fans who just came in to watch you guys. So any messages, Andrea, to your supporters?
Well, thank you guys for giving us a platform and for sticking with us throughout the live. It means a lot that you guys can get to know us a little bit more and what we want to do in our life. It's important for us. I also want to say that if you have a dream, you know, pursue your dream. Don't stop yourself. Don't hesitate, because just how I'm possible of being in this life and, you know, being a contestant, you're possible of achieving your dreams and your plans in life, because we all have a purpose. And just keep pushing forward and don't doubt yourself. Work hard, deserve and want.
Very good, Andrea. How about you, Mayrena? Any words to your supporters, the loved ones, and those who really just was there for you for the pageant?
Yes, for everyone in general, thank you so much for giving us your valued time and, you know, sitting on this live, getting to know us and our beautiful country and what we have to offer for you guys. Thank you for supporting us, Andrea, and the other, you know, all of us, the 14 of us. We really appreciate that. Just know that it makes a huge change and it really pushes us to give our best. And always, always follow your dreams. Look for your highest potential. Don't be afraid. And I actually want to end up with a quote, actually. It's one of my favorite quotes. Don't give up on a dream just because of the time it will take. Remember that time will pass anyway, so you do it now, do it tomorrow, those 2-3 years, even if it means going to school and taking 3 years, those 3 years will pass. So definitely, you know, take on the risk and bet on yourself, invest in yourself.
That is so true. So before I'm going to share something to the both of you, can you just speak a little bit of Spanish? Because I really love to hear your Latin accent. Andrea, can you go ahead first? Just tell us anything in Spanish for your fans.
Hola, mucho gusto. Mi nombre es Andrea Aguilar. Yo nací y crecí en la ciudad de San Salvador y tengo el privilegio esta mañana y bueno, en todo lo que dura el concurso de representar mi hermosa capital, que es San Salvador. Tengo solo 19 añitos y soy la más chiquita de toda la competencia, pero aún con un espíritu luchador siempre, y a seguir adelante, a meterle ganas para ver, primero Dios, quién será la próxima Miss Universo, y deseándole muchísimas suertes y bendiciones también a todas las otras chicas, que las considero no como mis competencias o candidatas, pero las veo más como mis amigas. Entonces, un beso y un abrazo.
Oh, wow. There's really something about the Spanish language. Like, is it really necessary for you guys to move when you speak? Like, why is that?
No, it's just like the fast, I guess. You want to act to it or something. Just how you express yourself. I don't know.
Yeah. I love
like
how
I'm very, like, I move a lot. Like, I use my hand. Like, I cannot stay still for some reason. Okay, we'll work on it.
Yeah, but no. I don't mind, but I really love Latinas. I mean, there's just really so much energy and passion when you guys speak, especially in your language. So that's the reason why I asked for it, because like it just makes me fall in love with you both. So, Mayrena, how about you? Anything in Spanish that you want to say?
Claro, bueno, buenos días a mi gente de El Salvador y a mis amigos de las Filipinas. Gracias por estar en este en vivo con nosotros. Mi nombre es Mayrena, represento a Miss La Unión 2022. Y de antemano, muchas gracias por todo el apoyo, el amor que nos muestran a las 14 candidatas. Estamos trabajando súper duro para dar lo mejor de nosotros, para asegurarnos que ustedes se sientan representados. Así que agradecemos todo el amor y, como les digo, muchas gracias infinitas de partes mías y de todas las chicas que estamos concursando.
Oh, wow. I didn't understand a single thing, but that was lovely.
Do you speak a little Spanish or no?
I don't. That was just like, I could just understand muchas gracias, hola, buenos dias, buenas noches. But how I wish I learned Spanish, because there's something about the intonation. And then our Tagalog is actually a little bit Spanish.
Similar, yeah.
It's very, very similar, but because we lost it, along the way when the Americans, colonized us, and the Japanese also came. So Spanish just really, it didn't fade away, but our generation now just really didn't study it. So I studied a different language, Japanese, but I forgot about it. So still very, and if I only knew that I'd be working with Latinas, I should have gotten Spanish, but it's never too late. Like what you said. Yeah, like what you said, Mayrena, I could still learn Spanish, right? So that I could speak to you guys in Spanish. So
you still have that first brain.
Yeah. So you when you come to El Salvador for August 13th for the final.
Yes.
And
yes.
I wonder, if you don't mind, somebody was asking about the final. If you don't mind me, repeating.
Yeah, sure.
That.
Go ahead. Go.
But We will be having our final on August 13th at FEPADE. Vamos a tener nuestra final en agosto 13 en el auditorio FEPADE. Pueden comprar sus entradas en Papaya o en Dermatic. También pueden hacerlo en FEPADE, así que pendientes para que estén presentes y nos apoyen.
Oh, wow. Like I said, that was amazing. I love everything about what you guys said in Spanish, and it's really, really sexy. Just wanted to say that it's beautiful. Okay, so it's my turn now to say some words of encouragement for the both of you. So, Andrea, never ever doubt yourself. And I feel like there are moments that you try to question if like, Lord, is this really for me? Is this my time? Know that wherever the Lord brings you, that is for you. So never doubt yourself. Always believe in yourself. If God believed in you and He brought you this far, nothing's gonna stop you from getting what you want to achieve. Just continue to hold God's hand, and He will be able to grant you the desires of your heart. So stay humble, and yeah, you're welcome, and keep that fire burning for God. For you, Mayrena, the Lord just wanted to say that He loves you very much. I can hear Him saying, "My sweet Mayrena, hang in there, hang in there. You have a very beautiful heart. I can see it shining, beaming, so beautiful." The Lord really loves what you're doing for your brother. It may not be easy, but He knows what you and your family has been going through, and He has provided you for all this time. So have no fear, just be still, for He is God, and He will be able to bring you to that miracle that you guys have been hoping for. So for the both of you, may God keep you. May God's light always shine on you. May His heart always reign over the both of you. May He spread His joy, love, and peace to you right now. In Jesus' name, amen. So the way that I'm declaring this to the both of you is just really my heart, because I feel so blessed to have this audience and to have you as my guest for the Jian Lasala Show. And I've never in my life have imagined that the Lord will bring me to a very, very far territory, El Salvador. And to much is given, much is required. And Lord, may you continue to promote us, especially these beautiful girls. Take care of them. I know that you will. And protect them from any kind of evil. Amen. So, amen. So, guys,
we're receiving those blessings.
Yes, receive it. Imparting it to you.
All that. It was amazing. That
yes.
Love, yeah.
Yeah, and may the Lord open your eyes and your senses so that you could feel His presence and supernatural presence, supernatural gifts. And may the Lord encounter you guys, the both of you, always, always for the rest of your life. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, so
amen.
There you have it, guys. We have Miss San Salvador, Miss La Union for the Miss Universe El Salvador 2022 Beauty Pageant. And don't forget, guys, to support them August 13, 2022. And we're going to find out who will be the next Miss Universo El Salvador 2020. I just love to say that, 2022. So, guys, thank you once again. This episode will be posted on YouTube soon. Thank you so much, Andrea. Thank you so much, Mayrena. I just love you both. I wish I could just give you the biggest hug right now. The Lord God is so proud of you. Your families are so proud of you. And thank you for taking this time and for getting through this undertaking and being so courageous and bold and confidently beautiful to be a part of Miss Universe El Salvador. So, thank you guys. I love you both. I hate to end this.
It was so nice having to share this live with you. I feel like we've been knowing each other for longer for some reason.
Same. I don't want to end this. I just really don't want to end this. Okay. I just want to stall this for a bit. What are your favorite food, guys? I just want to stall this. What is your favorite food?
Favorite?
I like pupusas a lot too.
Yeah.
Sorry, I like pupusas. And, us Salvadorans, we love frijolitos con huevo, which is beans, eggs, scrambled eggs, and tortilla.
Oh my God. Oof. You are making me hungry.
Yeah.
You're making me hungry. How about you, Andrea? What's your favorite food?
Favorite food? Well, I love a good pupusa, but I'm kind of picky, so I like pupusa de queso. I think they're my favorite, especially because we have two different types. We have maíz and arroz, and I like pupusas de arroz better. But when you come here, you have to tell us which one's your favorite and what is it, arroz or maíz. So that's
I will try both. I will definitely try both. So, wait, I'm curious.
We'll create a whole buffet for you.
Yeah, a whole buffet of pupusas and everything. Wait, tell me, what is a pupusas?
You've never heard of it?
No, I've never heard of it. The sound of it is just really yummy, but I never heard of it. Yeah.
You're like pupusa.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain, Mayrena? Or
yeah. So it's how it's funny because I had a friend who called it like a pancake, but it's not a pancake. It's basically like she said, it's made out of flour, either corn or rice, and then you stuff it in with either cheese or pork, and then it looks like a flatbread. But it's a circular flatbread stuffed with your favorite, cheese or pork, and you eat it hot with repollo on the side, which is cabbage with tomato sauce. Everything has to be very hot, and you just eat it with your fingers, not fork. Because if you eat it with a fork, people are gonna look at you like they're gonna kill you.
Yeah, so have to eat it with your hands, no fork, no knife.
I'm really excited to try that when I go visit in El Salvador. Anyway, in as much as I really I hate to end this, but I love you both, and thank you so much for making my night. Again, the Jian Lasala Show. This episode will be posted on YouTube. So thank you so much again, Mayrena and Andrea. Bye. I love you both.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Adios.
Nice talking to you. Thank you for
bye.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.